Stage, effort feels clean, not easy clean. You act without emotional residue. You finish tasks without inner noise. You move forward without asking if it is worth it. Worth is no longer questioned. Action is assumed. This is what self-trust feels like. Self-trust is not confidence in success. It is confidence in follow-through. A man who trusts his follow-through is calm under uncertainty. He does not need guarantees. He knows that whatever happens, he will respond correctly. That knowledge removes fear at the root. Fear survives only where self-trust is weak. This is why discipline is not punishment. It is security. Each kept promise reinforces the idea that you are reliable. Reliability creates inner safety. Inner safety produces courage. Courage is not bravery. It is the absence of internal chaos. Now understand this clearly. Once you reach this stage, life will increase the weight, not to break you, but because you can carry more. Capacity invites responsibility. Responsibility invites influence. This is the real test. Many men want power without weight. They want impact without obligation. Life does not work that way. Influence comes with burden. Authority comes with expectation. If you want to matter, you must be willing to carry without complaint. Complaining is a refusal of responsibility. It signals that you want relief. More than growth, relief weakens, growth strengthens. Choose carefully what you train. Train strength. When pressure increases, do not personalize it. Pressure is not punishment. Pressure is calibration. Life adjusts the load to match your development. If the load feels heavy, it means you have outgrown the previous level. Rise to meet it. Do not seek to escape pressure. Seek to become the man who handles it cleanly. Clean handling is mastery. A mastered man does not rush. He does not panic. He does not dramatize. He assesses, decides, acts. Speed comes from clarity, not urgency. Urgency creates mistakes. Clarity creates precision. Precision creates momentum. Momentum creates inevitability. Inevitability is earned. Earn it daily. There will still be moments of doubt. Do not romanticize this process. Doubt does not disappear. It loses authority. It speaks. But you do not listen. It knocks. But you do not open. You let action answer instead. Action silences doubt faster than thought ever could. This is why intellectualizing your life delays it. Thinking has its place, but movement is what resolves uncertainty when unsure. Reduce thinking and increase execution. Execution clarifies. Now listen carefully. Once discipline becomes identity, regression becomes painful. Sloppiness feels wrong. Delay feels irritating. Disorder feels offensive. This is a good sign. It means your standards have moved. Do not ignore this signal. Protect your standards like territory. Once lost, they are hard to reclaim. Standards determine environment. Environment determines behavior. Behavior determines destiny. This is not poetry. This is mechanics. You are building a machine yourself. Machines run on rules, not moods. The tighter the rules, the smoother the operation. Smooth operation frees energy. Free energy creates leverage. Leverage multiplies effort. Eventually, you will notice that others tire faster than you. Not because you are stronger, but because you are efficient. You waste no energy on hesitation, explanation, or regret. All energy goes forward. Forward is peaceful. Peace is not stillness. Peace is lack of inner resistance. This is the state most men chase through distraction. Entertainment, an escape never realizing it is built through discipline. Discipline gives what pleasure promises and never delivers. Remember this when temptation reappears dressed as reward. Ask one question: does this strengthen my system or weaken it? If it weakens it, it is expensive no matter how good it feels. Short pleasure with long cost is not pleasure. It is theft from your future. guard your future like a man who plans to ride there strong. As time passes, your presence will change. People will feel steadiness around you. You will speak less and carry more weight. When you decide, others will. Listen not because you demand it, but because your past consistency gives credibility. Credibility is accumulated silently. Never rush to be seen. Let time introduce you. The man who does not rush is dangerous because he cannot be manipulated by urgency. Urgency is the world's favorite weapon. Calm men are immune to it. Become immune. If you ever feel tempted to stop, remember this. Stopping does not bring relief. It brings confusion. Relief comes from alignment, not escape. Escape postpones pain. Alignment dissolves it. Stay aligned. One habit, one standard. One day at a time. Days stack, standards harden. Identity forms. And one day without announcement you realize you are no longer becoming. You are. At this stage, the danger is no longer weakness. It is complacency. Complacency does not look like failure. It looks like comfort earned too early. It whispers, you've come far enough. It suggests maintenance instead of expansion. It tells you to protect what you have instead of becoming more. This is where many disciplined men plateau. They mistake stability for completion. Understand this law now. There is no standing still. You are either reinforcing your standard or eroding. Maintenance is erosion in disguise. The system you built must now be defended daily, not admired. Standards decay the moment they are treated as achievements instead of responsibilities. Discipline is rented, not owned, and rent is due every day. Pay it. Do not loosen rules because things are going well. That is when rules matter most. Success. Test discipline more brutally than failure ever did. Failure demands correction. Success invites relaxation. Relaxation invites drift. Drift returns quietly. Stay alert. The man who remains sharp in ease is rarer than the man who survives hardship. Anyone can fight when cornered. Few can stay hungry when fed. Hunger must become intentional. Choose voluntary difficulty. Voluntary difficulty keeps the edge sharp. Cold mornings, hard training, focused work, clean routines. These are not punishments, they are anchors. They keep you from floating into softness. Softness always precedes collapse. This does not mean cruelty to yourself. It means respect for the law. You are not abusing discipline, you are honoring what built you. Honor it. You will notice now that time feels different. Weeks feel shorter, days feel fuller. This is not because life is faster, but because you are present. Presence is created by engagement. Engagement is sustained effort without distraction. Distraction fractures time. Discipline concentrates it. Concentrated time builds legacies. At this point, stop consuming motivation. You no longer need it. Motivation is food for beginners. Systems are fuel for builders. Too much motivation now will only agitate what should remain steady. Choose depth over hype, silence over noise, execution over explanation. You do not need to tell anyone what you are doing. You are no longer seeking permission or validation. You are operating. Operators do not announce. They move. There will be moments when others attempt to pull you back, not intentionally, but instinctively. Your discipline threatens their excuses. Your consistency exposes their delay. This discomfort will express itself as jokes, criticism, concern, or advice. Do not react. Reaction gives power away. Stay neutral, stay firm, stay moving. Your life is no longer a debate. The highest form of confidence is non-reactivity. When praise does not inflate you and criticism does not disturb you, you have crossed another threshold. Ego quiets when purpose is clear. Clear purpose simplifies decisions. Simplified decisions conserve energy. Conserved energy compounds. Compound long enough, and your life gains weight. Weight changes how the world responds to you. People listen differently. Opportunities come cleaner. Resistance feels lighter. Not because the world became easy, but because you became solid. Solidity is earned. Earn it again tomorrow. If ever you feel lost, do not search outward. Return inward to the habit, the structure, the rule you already know. Complexity is solved by simplicity enforced. You are not here to chase meaning. Meaning is a byproduct of useful repetition. Do something difficult well for a long time, and meaning will find you. Do not look for it early. Early searching creates doubt. Late recognition creates peace. Peace is not the end. Peace is the platform. From peace, precision improves. From precision, impact expands. From impact, responsibility increases. Carry it cleanly. Never forget why this works. You stop negotiating with yourself. Most men lose because they argue internally all day. You chose law over dialogue. That decision changed everything. Keep it. Tomorrow is not a fresh start. It is a continuation. Wake up and continue. At this stage, the challenge is no longer struggle. It is resistance to growth. Resistance does not announce itself as danger. It hides in the familiar, in the easy, in the comfort that feels earned but is still limiting. It murmurs, "You've done enough." It proposes maintenance instead of mastery. It tries to convince you to settle when your trajectory demands expansion. Many capable men plateau here. They confuse survival with supremacy. They confuse repetition with mastery. Understand this now. Every day without effort is a day lost. Every day without testing yourself is a day the system decays. Standards are not permanent. They are claims you must defend continuously. Discipline is not a trophy, it is a subscription. And payment is due every day. Pay it. Do not relax because results have arrived. Success is a test far harsher than failure. Failure requires correction. But success invites complacency. Complacency erodes quietly. Drift creeps in under the guise of satisfaction. The man who maintains sharpness and ease is rarer than the one who survives storms. Hunger must be deliberate. Choose